Graph the solutions of each system. The system is y is greater than or equal to x minus 5 and y is less than 1/2 x. Let's first start by looking at the inequality y is greater than or equal to x minus 5. We're going to graph the line y equals x minus 5 to start with, and that is going to be drawn as a solid line because the inequality symbol is greater than or equal to, not strictly greater than. This line y equals x minus 5 has an x-intercept of 5, 0 and a y-intercept of 0, negative 5. And again, we draw the line solid because the inequality symbol is greater than or equal to. So the line is actually part of the graph. Now we have to determine which side of this inequality would be shaded. So let's use the test point 0, 0. We have y is greater than or equal to x minus 5. We ask ourselves, is 0 greater than or equal to 0 minus 5, or is 0 greater than or equal to negative 5? Since 0 is greater than all negative numbers, 0 would be greater than or equal to negative 5. This is true. Instead of actually shading this whole side, I'm just going to use arrows near the end of the line to indicate that I would shade this side of the line. Now let's look at the next part here. Y is less than 1/2 x. We graph the line y equals 1/2 x, and we graph that with a dashed line because this inequality symbol is less than, not less than or equal to. This 0, 0 is a point on the line for this one, and it has a slope of 1/2, so we can count up 1 and over 2, and we can draw this as a dashed line. I'm going to extend this just a little bit to show that these will intersect here at a point up here. Now this, we need to determine which side of the inequality we would shade for this. And we can't use the test point 0, 0. That's on the line. Pick any test point you want. How about the point right here, which is 2, 0. So we have y is less than 1/2 x. When x is 2 and y is 0, we would have 0 is less than 1. That is true, and that tells us that the point 2, 0 is part of the solution set, which means that we would want to shade this side of the line. I'll stick my arrows here. Now what we have then is we have this side of the dashed line shaded, this side of the solid line shaded. We can see that the intersection, or the part that's going to make them both true, is this section in between the lines. So for the solution, we would shade the part that makes both of them true, which would be the part of the plane that is in between the lines. And this would be the solution, the graph of the solutions of the system.